welcome to the Brothers Weekly Wrap number 10. This week we come to you after suffering a couple of heavy defeats across all three grades for the first time this year, which was certainly a disappointment. On the weekend we played the Innisfail Leprechauns down at Innisfail on what was a bit of a rugby league extravaganza. The day kicked off with our under-18s going toe-to-toe with Innisfail through the first half in a pretty high-scoring affair. It was 24 all at half-time, but in the second half Innisfail were able to kick away and come out with 50 points to 32 winners. In exciting news though for our under-18s, as of this week they'll get back their 8 players who have been away on representative duties with the Northern Pride Malmahinga Cup side. So it's exciting times ahead for the Brothers under-18s, and they'll be a much different side for the remainder of the season, and it's exciting to see just how well they'll be performing over the coming weeks. Reserve grade unfortunately suffered their first loss of the season. They had a pretty disrupted preparation for the game, with several late call-ups from reserve grade being pulled up into A grade, which threw a little bit of a spanner in the works for Bondi and the boys. Still though, unfortunately you can't win them all, and it was just probably a nice timely reminder of the things that need to be done continuously to remain a force in the competition and get a little bit more emphasis back on our fitness and our defensive attitude, and make sure that we stoke those flames of hunger for the coming games. Sometimes you need a little bit of a loss to get that kick in the arse that you need to move forward. The A grade game come in the aftermath of the Northern Pride taking on the North Devils in the top of the table clash for the Intrust Super Cup.
Oh, good ball. Love you, Jonas! Gone. Gone. Gone.
Oh my God, you're not
By there to the Northern Pride, brings them back into the game. Very quick back-up tries there for the Northern Pride.
That ensured that there was a pretty handy crowd in attendance at the game, coupled with the Innisfail races earlier in the day, meant that there was plenty of lubricated patrons at the game, and they were in fine fettle with plenty of voice by the time the A grade game kicked off at 7 o'clock. Innisfail, they got off to a good start. We couldn't have got off to a worse start, dropping the ball on the second tackle. Unfortunately, we were unable to hold the guys out. We defended well for about 3-4 sets on the line before Innisfail were finally able to capitalise. I thought, looking back over the video, there was a lot of positives to take from our performance. I think we really matched them through the middle of the park, and there was a real arm wrestle that went on. through the main of the match. However, Innisfail just basically had the class to be able to capitalise on a couple of opportunities that presented through the game and make the most of their half chances and make sure that they turned into points where we probably lacked that little bit of polish to be able to do the same. The game probably also highlighted just a couple of areas where we're a little bit further behind him than where we need to be at this stage of the season. Our fitness was one of those. I'd like to say that we burned up that extra energy with getting through a lot more defence in the first half, but unfortunately at the end of the day we still need to be turning up and not being that half a step too slow to allow players on the outside, and essentially that's all it takes. And when Innisfail had the class of Ty Williams, Rod Jensen, with over 200 NRL games between them, steering the guys around the paddock, and young Jordan Biondi-Odo and Hayden Topless, you really can't allow any half chances because a good side makes most of those opportunities, and Innisfail certainly did on the weekend. So it's been a great opportunity for us to readdress a few things from within the club, our approach to our training and also towards the games. So we'll certainly be taking a lot of positives out of what was a pretty disappointing defeat. But in saying that, as I mentioned earlier, to a man, our boys couldn't have put in more effort. We're just simply our class by a better side on the day. Very much looking forward to round 2 when we host them back up here at Stan Williams Park. So after readdressing a few things, our attention turns to this weekend where we return back to Stan Williams Park, the home of the Brethren, where we'll take on a Mareeba Gladiator side that's much improved over the last couple of weeks. By all accounts, we've got a couple of Fijian imports who are providing them with plenty of ability through the middle and out wide as well. So they look as though this could be a bit of a danger clash for us, and certainly if we take them a little too lightly, we'll have our pants pulled down. So we'll be making sure that doesn't happen. It's also exciting as well that we've got 4 games this weekend as Mareeba carry a C-grade side, so that'll be fantastic to see the whole club get out on the weekend. And exciting news for the club, we welcome back a couple of guys from injury, which will be a welcome addition to our side. We've probably lacked a little bit of direction over the last couple of weeks, so to welcome back Chris O'Farrell from a broken hand is a big thing for us, but really exciting to see Maipeli Morshu take the field this weekend in his first game for the club. Maipeli had a bit of a knee issue through the pre-season and had a bit of a clean out earlier on in the season and has missed the last 5 rounds. So really excited to see him get onto the paddock this week, where he'll also be joined by the likes of Tony Schaaf coming back into the side from some personal commitments, and also Kalani now, who had a cultural activity on the weekend and was unfortunately unavailable. So we're in a good way for this week. Really looking forward to getting a strong side on the paddock, and we get away with 4 good, strong victories for the club.